I'm going to teach you how to shear fabric. Mark out the shearing lines to prepare your fabric for shearing. They are usually 1 centimeter apart. Shirring works best on softer fabrics, and we'll be sewing along the lines. Before you sew, you need to prepare your bobbin. With an elastic thread, you're going to manually wind the thread around an empty bobbin. So here my bobbin is already filled, but I'm going to demonstrate how you would fill it up. Be mindful not to pull onto the elastic band as you're coiling it. It should be relaxed but not loose. Set your bobbin correctly into the machine. Change your upper stitch tension dial to the maximum. On my machine, my maximum is 9. Adjust your stitch length to either the longest or the second longest. This is the first way of sewing a shirring stitch. Insert your needle and sew down along the line. When you reach to the end, remove the stitch. Do not backstitch. Gently pull on the fabric to stretch the elastic band before cutting. This will prevent it from bouncing back into the bobbin case. One line of shirring is done. You can see the fabric has already scrunched up. To finish, turn to the wrong side of the fabric and pull onto the elastic band so that you can extract the thread from the front. With these 2 threads, manually tie a knot a couple of times. Let me show you an alternative method, which is my preferred method. Instead of stopping after every line, I'm going to continue from the first line all the way to the last line. Pull the fabric gently so that the fabric is flat when you're sewing. If not, you can accidentally sew it onto the folds. When I reach the end of the line, I'll just sew down to move on to the next line. And then I continue. Remember to pull the fabric as you sew. So when you take a look from the back, instead of multiple short lines, it's an S shape, connecting the first line all the way down to the last line. This way, you only need to tie 2 knots. For the finishing touch, use your steam function on your iron and just hover the steaming iron above the fabric. This will further tighten the elastic bands and shrink the fabric. And you're done!